What's up guys, Alan Brock here, and in just a little bit over 24 hours I will finally be taking my much anticipated annual fall trip to Zion. This will be my third straight year going, and I'm really looking forward to it this year. And you would think, being so close, I would be packed by now, or at least halfway packed, but the truth is I haven't even started yet, because if there's one thing I'm really good at, it's procrastination. But at least I'm thinking about packing, and one thing that always gets a lot of attention when I'm packing is how I pack my film and considerations about going through airport security. And this is my fifth or sixth time traveling with film now, and knock on wood, I've always had a smooth experience with it. So I just wanted to share with you guys how I travel with it, things that have worked for me. And now the security and the security personnel kind of differs from airport to airport, so I can't tell you many things to do exactly, but again, these are just the things that have worked for me. So the first thing I'll tell you, and this is a definite, is never ever put your film, no matter what speed, never put it in your checked luggage. The scanner that x-rays the checked luggage is much stronger than what x-rays carry-on luggage. So nobody recommends, TSA even says, don't put film in your checked luggage, you will ruin it. So that brings us to carrying your film in your carry-on baggage. And the way I do that is whenever I travel with a lot of film, I've got a pretty bulky setup with my 4x5 camera. I've got my camera in one of those think tank-like carry-on bags that's perfectly fit to slide in an overhead compartment. I keep all my camera gear in there, and then I have a separate backpack I have just with film and a few other miscellaneous items in it. So the way I carry film is I always have it in plastic bags. That way it's easy to access, easy to pull out, grab from my backpack. I recommend doing that. It's not necessary, but just keeps things, again, easy to access. It doesn't look like you're trying to hide anything for the TSA agents. So I highly recommend doing that. I guess the best tip I can give you is just be nice, be understanding to the TSA agents. They really have the definition of a thankless job. If they're doing their job right and checking everybody, all the passengers are annoyed with them because they're taking their time. If they do their job wrong, you know, the worst possible thing happens. So it's really a no-win situation for them. So really go out of your way to be nice to them. You're going to have to explain some things too. I've had several cases where they had never seen film before. It's just not a medium that people shoot anymore. So one thing I tell them, first of all, you have the right under law to ask for a hand check as you're going through the line. So your film does not have to go under the scanner. It is your right to have it hand checked. And I've occasionally dealt with a little pushback with that, but stay firm on that. Be nice, but stay firm. Demand that your film be hand checked. The law is on your side in this case. It is your right to have everything hand checked. So I've always had my film hand checked. I've never had to send it through the scanner. And what they do, it's really a pretty painless experience. You go over off to the side, they swab my boxes of film, and they run their swab through a little scanner, make sure there's no hazardous materials on there. Depending on how much film I'm taking, it can take anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes extra. So another tip is to arrive plenty enough early to allow for this extra time, because it will take time for them to hand check your items. Now, I would never worry about traveling with roll film, whether it's 35 millimeter or 120. I mean, these are canister based. They're just going to swab the canister and go on. New boxes of film, I don't worry about that either. Again, they're going to see that it's sealed. They're going to swab it, and no problem with that. Where I'm kind of nervous is, and I've never had a problem with it yet, knock on wood, but open boxes of film, the TSA website very specifically recommends do not tamper with your film containers. Obviously, an open box that's, in this case, rubber banded together has been tampered with. Again, that's never presented an issue for me. I hope it doesn't present an issue this year. If the worst came to worst, if they demanded that I open the boxes, what I would do is for my Velvia 50 and Kodak Ektar and again my Delta 100, those are all 50 or 100 speed films. I really wouldn't have a problem sending those through the scanner. The TSA website recommends anything 800 speed or slower should be fine going through the scanner. They say up to 5 times. I don't know if I would push it that much, but the fogging that the scanners can cause is cumulative. So always be aware of how many times your film has gone through the scanner. The reason I'm a little bit anxious this year is because I'm taking some HP5 film with me. Now this is a 400 speed film, but I have every intention of shooting it 1600 speed, which I don't want to send that through the scanner. So hopefully it'll be just like in years past. Even my rubber banded boxes, I hope that they just swab those and move on. I have heard of some people demanding that their film boxes be opened in a changing tent. I don't think I'll go that far. Again, I hope that they don't demand me to open my previously open box of HP5, because again, I'll be carrying film that has been shot at ISO 1600. So those are my quick tips to travel with film. Take home message: never ever send it with your checked luggage. Be as nice as you can, and if you're traveling with roll film, I really wouldn't worry at all. You do have a right to have this hand checked, and with box film that's been opened, fingers crossed. So that's it for this, guys. If you like this content, please give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the flip side of my trip to Zion. Hope it's a good one. See you next time.